won a match with Wolverhampton. Yes, yes.
Yeah. So did they win their game or not?
They won a game with Wolverhampton.
Uh-huh.
Yes, Wolverhampton.
Okay. Against Wolverhampton. Good. Good. You will be pleased about that. Yeah. So
Yes.
how was the weather today in Hanoi?
It is sunny and a little bit cold.
Okay.
Yes.
Good description. Sunny and a little bit cold. That's great. So just wait to see who else is going to join us. I can see Hyun Cham is logging on. Okay, so today here in Christchurch, Hai Lam, it's quite warm. Even now, it's getting quite late. It's 7:30 here, 7:30 p.m., and temperature is still about 23 degrees, which is quite warm for this time of year in Christchurch, where I live. Okay, so I can wear I don't need to wear any jersey like I was doing in Hanoi.
Yes.
Okay, Hoàng Viet, chào con.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Hoàng Viet?
I'm fine.
Good. And who else can I see? Thang Lam.
Yes,
Xin chào Thang Lam. How are you?
I'm fine.
Good. Okay, just wait to see who else is going to join. Bak Ha, how many am I expecting? Do you know?
Oh, I think you can teach now because only Ling Chi as well. But
Yes, Ling.
Ling Chi.
Ling Chi. Okay. But
Yes.
she hasn't joined yet. Okay. Okay. Tang Lam, can you turn your camera on, please? Hyun Cham. Chào con.
Các con phản ứng nhanh lên nhé.
Okay, maybe she can't hear us yet.
But,
Okay, everyone, I
Huyền
will
Trâm có thể
start
nói,
anyway.
yeah. Huyền Trâm, she said that her camera is broken down. But you can tell to the teacher when the teacher calls, please respond
Oh,
immediately, okay?
okay. Come in, Bak Ha. Okay. All right, I will start now, everyone. Hello, welcome to class again. It's good to see you all again. Hope you've all had a good week and hope we have an interesting English lesson together. So again, today we're doing all speaking. You remember last week I talked to you about collocations. Collocations. Hi, Lam.
Yes.
Can you remember what a collocation is?
Is to go with each other to mention about something.
Good. That's very good. Okay. Collocation. I will send everyone the word in chat. Okay. Just send you a message in chat, everyone. Okay, you should be able to see that in chat. Hoàng Viet,
Yes.
can you please read the message I have sent you in chat, please?
Collocation, two or more words than usually occur together.
Good. So you might remember last week we looked at a number of collocations such as strong wind, heavy rain. Okay, a lot of words that go together. Okay, so now I have two. Let's have a look here. Just again, share this document with you. Okay, Hyun Chum. Hyun Chum,
Yes.
oi. Okay, can you hear me okay, Hyun Chum?
Yes.
Okay, good. And Ling Chi, chào gon. Ling Chi, oi.
Moment, please, teacher. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, it's logging in. Yeah.
Oh, she's still logging in. Okay, come in. Okay. Thăng Lam. Thăng Lam.
What happened?
Yes.
Chào đi, tự nhiên đi. Chào con. Với hai đứa hả? Okay. Thanh Lâm ơi, thầy gọi thì trả lời luôn đi Thanh Lâm.
Đây con trả lời rồi mà ba.
Please.
Okay,
Because
Thăng Lam.
you are too slow because so teacher couldn't hear anything, right?
Okay, come in, Bakha. Okay,
Yes.
so everyone, you have to answer me quickly, okay? Let me know you are listening.
Yes.
So, Thăng Lam.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
can you please read the collocation that I have highlighted? Okay?
Wide awake, very awake. I don't feel tired today. I'm wide awake. I did
Wide awake.
well last night. In fact, I was wide awake at 4 a.m.
Good, that's good reading, Thăng Lam. So can you please say wide awake, please, Thăng Lam?
Wide
Yeah, awake.
awake.
Good. Remember, I need to hear the D and the K sound. So it has to be wide and awake. Okay, can you say that again, please, Thăng Lam?
Wide awake.
Okay, better. Quang Viet,
Yes,
can you say wide awake, please?
wide awake.
Good, very clear.
Okay.
That's good.
Okay.
Okay. Ling Chi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, welcome to class, Ling Chi. Can you
Yeah.
please say wide awake?
Wide awake.
No, nói như
Okay.
vậy Hoàng Việt vừa dám nói ấy. Rõ ràng ra đừng có bỏ âm cuối wide. Đờ đâu. Nói lại
Wide.
Linh Chi nào. Wide awake.
Wide awake.
Okay, try again, Ling Chi. The first word is wide. Wide. Can you say that, please?
Wide.
Wide.
rồi.
Better. Okay. Need to hear. You can say, I need to hear the D sound in wide and the K sound in wake. I think last week I was telling you that the final consonant in English words, you must remember to pronounce this clearly. Otherwise, people cannot understand you. So this word here is wide. D is the final consonant. Okay? In this word here, awake, K is the final consonant. All right? So you cannot say why away. Why away? No one knows what you are saying. Must say wide awake. Ling Chi, can you try it again, please?
Okay. Wide awake.
Better.
Bye.
Okay?
Awake.
Better.
Hai đôi ca trong cổ họng ấy. Awake. Chú ý nhá, các con nói chậm cũng được. Con phải nói rõ ràng ra nhớ chưa?
Okay, Hai Lam.
Yes.
Wide awake, please.
wide awake,
Okay, I'll get you to say wide, please, Hailam.
wide,
Wide. Good. I
wide,
need to hear the D sound. Wide awake.
Vâng.
wide awake.
Thôi
Okay,
Hải Lâm
better.
ơi, các bác
Dạ.
nhắc lại rồi là nói từng âm một rõ ràng ra. Wide awake. Thấy chưa? Vẫn cứ ăn cắp từ của bác ấy đâu rồi? Why? Cứ phải why thì nó chả nghĩa lý gì cả. Thấy chưa? Ok.
Okay, one more time, please, Hailam.
Wide awake,
Ôi,
wide,
Okay, better. Hyun Chum.
Wide awake.
Better. Good. Good. Okay. Tang Lam.
Yes.
Wide awake.
Wide awake.
Okay, better. I still need to hear the D sound in wide. Tang Lam. Wide. Wide. Can you say that
Wide.
for me, please?
Wide.
Better. Good. Much better. Okay, so everyone, please remember you must always pronounce the last consonant. Another word, of course, we practiced last week is like. Okay, I like ice cream. Okay, must remember to have the K sound in like pronounced very clearly. Like, like. Okay, so wide awake is a collocation. These two words go together. Wide awake just means you are very awake. Okay, you're not tired. You are very awake. But we don't usually say very awake in English. We usually use the collocation wide awake. So here are two sentences. I don't feel tired today. I'm wide awake. Or I didn't sleep well last night. In fact, I was wide awake at 4 a.m. Hi, Lam. Hi, Lam. Oi.
Yes,
Hi, Lam. Can you please
yes,
give...
I'm here.
Okay. Can you please give me a sentence using the collocation wide awake, please?
I sleep early yesterday. I slept early yesterday, so now I am wide awake.
Good. Very good. Okay. He said, I slept early yesterday. Now I am wide awake. Good. Hyun Chum.
Yes.
Can you give me a sentence using wide awake, please? Okay. You can copy off these sentences I have on the screen if you like. Okay, you can use those to help you.
I don't feel tired today. I'm wide awake.
Okay, that's fine. Tang Lam,
Yes.
can you give me a sentence, please, using wide awake?
I I feel happy today. I'm wide awake.
Okay, good. I feel happy today. I'm wide awake. Good. Means you are very awake. Okay, you are not tired. Good, Tang Lam. Wang Viet,
Yes.
can you give me a sentence, please, using wide awake?
I need to wide awake to take the test.
Okay, I need to be wide awake, or I need to stay wide awake to take the test. Okay, can you say it again using one of those sentences? Hoàng Viết?
I need to stay wide awake to take the test.
Perfect. Good English. Okay, and Ling Chi.
Yes.
Okay, your turn, please, Ling Chi. Wide awake. Give me a sentence, please.
Mm. After drinking coffee, I feel wide awake.
Oh, very good. Good sentence. After drinking coffee, I feel wide awake. Very good. but can you please pronounce it again for me?
Okay.
Ling Chi. Pronunciation is not quite clear. Wide awake. Ling Chi?
Wide awake.
Okay, again, please, Ling Chi. Sorry, didn't hear.
Chỉ cần chú ý đến cái giọng, cái phát âm của con cho rõ ràng thôi. Câu đọc rất là tốt rồi. Đọc rõ ràng ra, học to lên con. Rõ ràng lên.
Wide awake.
Okay, bit better. The connection isn't so good, but that's better, Ling Chi. Thank you. Okay, everyone, your sentences are good. Okay, giving me good sentences. So that is the first collocation for this afternoon. Wide awake just means very awake, but this is the collocation, wide awake. Okay, now you might have also seen this collocation in the sentence, in fact. In fact. Okay, a little bit harder to pronounce because you have to say both the final consonant, okay, sorry, both the final consonant, which is here, and the second to last consonant here, which is the k sound. Okay, in fact. Okay, if you don't say the k sound, it sounds like in fact, which is not correct, doesn't make sense. In fact. Hi Lam.
Yes.
In fact, please. In fact.
In fact.
Good. Hyun Cham.
In fact.
Good. Thang Lam.
In fact.
Huang Viet.
In fact.
Great.
Better.
And Ling Chi.
In fact.
In fact.
In fact.
Again, Ling Chi, please.
In fact.
Oh, close. In fact. Can you try that, please, Ling Chi?
In fact.
Được, Linh Chi ơi, cái âm cuối cùng con có nhớ không nhỉ?
Dạ.
Cái âm cuối cùng con đọc xong con nhấn mạnh. Bây giờ con đã hay bỏ thì con nhấn mạnh cái âm cuối cùng của bác xem nào. Có cái chữ tờ cuối cùng nào. In fact. Đọc lại nào.
In fact.
Tạch tờ không phải sờ. Đọc lại.
In fact.
Không phải. In fact.
In fact.
Tờ.
In fact.
Okay.
Okay, better, Ling Chi, getting better. Okay, so in fact, okay, means actually or in truth, in reality. You use in fact when you just want to emphasize how true something is. Here are a couple of sample sentences. Huang Viet.
Yes.
Can you read sentence 1, please?
It's not very cold in Hanoi today. In fact, it's already 25 degrees.
Good. Very good reading. In fact, okay? So again, you just use this, okay, just to emphasize that something is true. Okay. Here is the second sentence. Okay. Q, by the way, stands for question. Okay. A here stands for answer. Hyun Cham.
Yes.
Can you read the question and answer, please?
Question. Did she pass the English test? Answer. Yes. In fact, she got the highest score in her class.
Good. Okay, so this is how you use in fact. It's another collocation. In fact. Okay. You could also say actually, which again is a very common word in English. Actually. Okay. Again, you just use it to emphasize how true something is. Okay. In fact. Okay. Hi Lam.
Yes.
Can you give me a sentence using in fact, please?
Wait for me, please.
Sure. Okay, everyone, by the way, while Hai Lam is thinking, please think of your own sentence using in fact or two sentences. So you can see here are the example sentences. It's not very cold in Hanoi today. In fact, it's already 25 degrees. Did she pass the English test? Yes, in fact, she got the highest score in her class.
Mm,
Hai Lam.
Yes, I am a I am a football player. In fact, I am a Manchester United fan.
Okay, good. I am a football player. In fact, I am a Manchester United fan. Good. Hyun Chum.
Yes.
All right. Can you give me a sample sentence, please, Hyun Chum, using in fact?
It is not cold outside. In fact, it is warm today.
Great. Perfect. Very good, Hyun Chum. Tang Lam.
Yes.
Give me a sentence using in fact, please.
Mm,
Okay, everyone, you should be thinking of these sentences while you are waiting for your turn. Okay, you should.
mm,
Tang Lam.
it's not very hot in Hanoi today. In fact, it is already um, 20 degrees.
Okay. All right, not bad. Not bad. Hoàng Viet,
Yes.
can you give me a sentence with in fact, please, or two sentences?
In fact, the tests were much harder than we expected.
Okay, that's good. And Ling Chi.
Yes.
Okay, in fact.
I thought this test was hard. In fact, it was easy.
Very good. Perfect.
Okay.
Good use of in fact. Okay, so those are our two collocations for this afternoon. Okay, wide awake, okay, and in fact. All right, both these collocations very common in English. Just remember, wide awake means you are very awake, you are not tired. Okay, in fact, okay, is how you emphasize that when you want to give extra emphasis to something you are saying, such as, okay, it's not very cold in Hanoi today. In fact, it's very hot. I thought the exam would be very hard. In fact, it was very easy. Okay, that's how you use it. Any questions? All right. Remember a few weeks ago, I'm just going to revise these with you. Okay. These are how you introduce your answer to opinion questions. Okay. Hai Lam,
Yes,
can you read the first one, please?
in my opinion.
Good. Hyun Cham, can you read the second one?
That's an interesting question.
Good. Tang Lam, the third one, please.
Mm, off the top of my head.
Good. Remember, off the top of my head means I haven't thought about this before, but, okay? Off the top of my head just means you haven't thought about this. Hoàng Viet, number 4, please.
That's a tough one.
Good. Okay. I know this word here is pronounced tough, everyone. Just as if it was spelt T-U-F. T-U-F. is how it's pronounced. Okay? Even though it's spelt Tough, it is pronounced tough. Tough. That's a tough one. Means that's a difficult one. That's very difficult. Something tough is difficult. And the last one, Ling Chi.
Yes. I haven't really talked about it before, but
Okay, good. All right. So I'm going to ask you now each of these questions. Okay. Should the driving age be lowered to 16? Should smoking be allowed in restaurants? Should people who throw rubbish in the street be fined? Okay. I just want you to give me one sentence as an answer, but starting with one of these. Okay, start your answer using one of these. Okay, in fact, I might choose for you. Otherwise, I know what will happen. You will all choose the same one. All right, Hai Lam.
Yes.
Okay, I want you to use off the top of my head, please. Okay, to start your
Yeah.
answer. Okay.
Okay.
So, Hai Lam, should the driving age be lowered to 16?
Off the top of my head, I think is shouldn't,
Okay, fine.
because
That's good.
have we need to have enough skill to drive and enough knowledge.
Okay, good. You remember well. Okay, good answer. Hyun Cham.
Yes.
Okay, I
Um,
want you to start your answer with "in my opinion." Okay, Hyun Cham? In my opinion. So,
in my
Hyun Cham, should the driving age in Vietnam be lowered to 16?
it, in my opinion, the movie was too long.
No, you are answering this question. Okay? Hyun Cham, should the
Yes.
driving age in Vietnam be lowered to 16?
In
What do you
my
Yeah?
in my opinion, uh, I think um,
Yeah, just you can say anything that you feel like, okay, Hyun Cham? Don't need to think too hard about this. In my opinion, it should be lowered to 16 so more young people can drive. In my opinion, it shouldn't be lowered to 16 because many young people are not ready to drive. Something like that. Okay, Hyun Cham?
okay.
Okay, so Hyun Cham, should the driving age be lowered to 16?
In my opinion, the driving age shouldn't be allowed to 16 because
Yeah.
it is too young for many people.
Okay, good try. Good try, Hyun Cham. Good. Okay. Tang Lam.
Yes.
Okay. Off the top of my head. Okay. Tang Lam is how you're going to start your answer. All right. So, Tang Lam, should people in Vietnam be allowed to start driving when they are 16?
Off the top of my head, I think
Muốn trả lời cái gì
Yeah.
cũng được, chỉ miễn là sử dụng cái cụm từ thôi mà.
I think the people who are enough 16
Uh-huh.
can can
Okay, how about this, Trang Lam? Off the top of my head, I think 16-year-olds should not be allowed to drive. Okay? That is a complete sentence. Can you say that, please?
off the top of my head, I think 16, okay,
16-year-olds, 16-year-olds
16 years old uh,
should not
should not allow
be allowed to
be allowed to um,
do what?
drive.
Drive. Good. Okay, that is a sentence. Good. Thank you, Tang Lam. Wang Viet,
Yes.
I haven't really thought about it before, but okay, that is your introduction. Should the driving age or should young people in Vietnam be allowed to drive when they are 16?
I haven't really thought about it before, but lowering the driving age to 16 can be beneficial because it helps teens gain independent and practical experience early. But it
Have you
should,
finished, Wang? Sorry, Wang Viet, have you finished or not?
yes,
Okay, good. Good answer, everyone. So I will send everyone the word in chat that Wang Viet used. Can you see that word, Wang Viet? I've just sent you in chat.
yes.
Beneficial. What does it mean, Wang Viet? Can you tell me?
It means
Yes. It means something that is
positive.
good. Okay, something that is positive or good or useful, everyone. Okay, beneficial. It's a slightly more formal word. Good word, Wang Viet. I'm glad you chose it. Just means something that is positive or good or useful. All right, they are all synonyms of beneficial. Positive, good, or useful. Ling Chi.
Yes.
Okay, here is your phrase, Ling Chi. That's a tough one. Okay, that's
Okay.
a tough one. Should young people in Vietnam be allowed to start driving when they are 16, Ling Chi?
Mm, um, um, that is took one that pupil age be lower to 16 is um, I think it should be unsafe.
Okay, good try, Ling Chi. Just get you to pronounce this again, please. This word here, tough, tough.
Tough. Tough.
Good, tough, good. Just as if it was spelled T-U-F. Okay, tough, tough, tough.
Okay.
Good, Ling Chi. Okay, everyone. Next question. Okay, is this one. Hai Lam, can you read me the question, please? This one.
Should smoking be allowed in restaurant?
Good. Okay, this time, Hai Lam, you can choose your introduction. Okay, you can choose.
Okay.
Okay, should smoking be allowed in restaurants, Hai Lam?
In my opinion, smoking shouldn't be allowed in restaurants because they affect many people in the near surround and they cause many responsibility.
Okay,
Health.
pretty good. No, pretty
Sorry.
good, Hai Lam. Okay. Hiền Chăm. Hiền Chăm,
Yes.
oi. Okay, Hiền
In
Chăm, you can choose any introduction you like. Okay. All right.
yes.
Should smoking be allowed in restaurants, do you think, Hiền Chăm?
Off the top of my head, I think it shouldn't be allowed smoking in the restaurant because it is
Because it is bad for other people?
Yes.
Okay,
Because
good. So that's how you finish. Smoking shouldn't be allowed in restaurants because it's bad for other people who are eating. What about that, Hyuncha?
yes.
Okay, good. That's how you could finish that sentence. Tang Lam. Tang Lam, oi.
Yes, yes.
Okay, everyone, please be ready. Okay, so your turn, Tang Lam. Should smoking be allowed in restaurants where other people are eating?
On the top of my head, I think smoking shouldn't be allowed in restaurant.
Okay, good. Can you think of any reason? Because
It's harmful for everyone
good. That's
in
good enough,
restaurant.
Thailand. Good, because it's harmful for everyone. Harmful. Send everyone this word just in case. I'm sure some of you are familiar with this word already. Harmful. Okay, I've just sent you in chat. Tang Lam, what does harmful mean? Harmful.
Harmful mean bad.
Good. Harmful just means something that is bad or not good. Okay, very good. Good choice of word, Tang Lam. Hoang Viet.
Yes.
Okay, you can choose any introduction you like. Okay, Hoang Viet. Should smoking be allowed in restaurants when other people are eating?
I haven't really thought about it before, but smoking shouldn't be allowed in restaurants because it has people health banning.
That's good. Yeah, that's good. That is enough. Okay, that's good. Hoang Viet. Okay, or you could use the word I just sent you in chat. Smoking shouldn't be allowed in restaurants because it's harmful to other people's health. Okay, Hoang Viet, does that make sense?
Yes.
Good. Okay, and Ling Chi.
Yes.
Okay, please you can choose your own introduction, Ling Chi. Should smoking be allowed in restaurants when other people are eating?
I haven't really thought about it before, but I think smoking should be I think should not be allowed in restaurant because it can affect health everybody's around.
Okay, good, because it can affect everybody's health is a better way to say it. Okay, Ling Chi?
Okay.
Okay. I think smoking shouldn't be allowed in restaurants because it can affect everybody's health. is the easy way to say that sentence. Okay, good, everyone. You're doing very well. Okay, so this is when you want to give your opinion. You can use any one of these. They all mean pretty much the same. Okay, this is what you can say, okay, when you want to tell people what you think about something. Okay, now this one, okay, is when you want to look at both sides of a topic or both sides of an argument. Okay, so the question, we're going to look at this question. All right, and we're going to use this. Let me give you an example. Should people who throw rubbish in the street be fined? Okay, to introduce my answer, I can say, I have mixed feelings about that, which means the same as, I'm not sure about that, or maybe. Okay, I have mixed feelings about that, I'm not sure about that, or maybe. On the one hand, people who throw rubbish in the street should be punished. On the other hand, people who throw rubbish in the street might be very poor and they can't afford to pay the fine. All right, so you can see I am using this to introduce a reason why people should have to pay money if they throw rubbish in the street, and then I use this to give a reason why they shouldn't have to pay money. Okay, Hai Lam.
Yes,
Do you think you can do this, Hai Lam?
I think
I
can
think
do
you
it.
can. Okay, so using this introduction, okay, so you have to give a reason why, and then using this, on the other hand, give a reason why not, okay?
Okay.
Okay, Hai Lam. Should people who throw rubbish in the street in Hanoi be fined?
Mm, I think I have mixed feeling about that. Firstly,
Yeah,
throw
on the one hand, say that please, Hai Lam.
on the one hand,
Yep.
uh,
Means the same as firstly, by the way, okay? It's just another way of saying firstly,
on the
okay?
one,
Yep.
rubbish is harmful for environment and take a cause many harmful effects like air pollution, dirt pollution, and light pollution. On the other hand, some charts are good for the dirt because they have some nutrients for plants to grow up.
Okay, good try, Hai Lam. Good try. So what I want everyone to get used to, I'm not worrying about your reason too much. Okay, everyone? So don't think you have to think of a special reason. I just want you to get used to using these phrases, okay? On the one hand, on the other hand. Okay? Another way you could say this, by the way, is that you could say firstly, okay, and then instead of on the other hand, you could say but or however. All right, but this is a very common way in English to introduce two different points of view. Hyun Cham.
Yes.
Okay, so Hyun Cham, I'm going to ask you same question. I want you to use these phrases, okay, to answer, okay?
Yes.
Okay, Cham, should people who throw rubbish into Hongkiem Lake be punished? Okay, Cham, so I want you to start off by using this sentence, okay? This one here.
Gọi con Huyền Trâm ơi, trả lời luôn đi. Huyền Trâm, she's not here. She's not here.
Oh, she disappeared.
Yes.
Okay. Tang Lam.
Yes.
Okay, your turn, Tang Lam. All right, so I want you to use these phrases to answer the question, okay?
Okay.
All right, so Tang Lam, should people who throw rubbish into Hongkiem Lake be punished? What do you think?
Can you say again?
Yeah. Should people who throw rubbish into Hongkiem Lake be punished? All right, so this is the first thing you say, what I've highlighted, Tang Lam.
I have mixed feelings about that.
Good, that's good. Remember, that means I'm not sure, okay? Another way of saying I'm not sure, okay? Good, all right. Next phrase.
On the other hand.
On the one hand.
On the one hand.
Yeah, on the one hand. Yeah.
On the one hand.
Yeah. Means the same as saying firstly, all right? So, should people who throw rubbish into the lake be fined, Tang Lam?
On the other hand,
No, on the one hand,
I think the people who throw the rubbish should be fined.
Yep.
And on the other hand,
yeah,
I think they shouldn't be fined.
Okay, pretty good. Okay, that's pretty good. You have the right idea, Tang Lam. Wang Viet.
Yes.
Okay, you know what I want you to do? Do you understand what I want you to do, Wang Viet?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you the same question again. I want you to use this as your introduction, okay? What I have highlighted. I have mixed feelings about that. On the one hand, then on the other hand. So, Wang Viet, should people who throw rubbish in the street be fined?
I have mixed feelings about that. On the one hand, should people who throw rubbish in the street be fined because it helps keep public space clean?
Good. And on the other hand, please say that. On the other hand.
On the other hand, fines also remind people to be responsible for the environment.
Okay. That's pretty good, Wang Viet. Good. And Ling Chi.
Here, yes.
Okay, you understand what I want you to do, Ling Chi?
Yes.
Okay. Should people who throw rubbish into Hongkiem Lake be fined?
I have mixed feelings about that. On the one hand, I think people who throws rubbish in Hongkiem Lakes should be fined first because they make environmental pollution.
Good. And on the other hand?
On Hoàn Kiếm on the left.
Yeah. On the other hand,
On the other hand,
yeah.
um,
Why shouldn't they be fined? Can you think of a reason?
on the other hand, it can it's make city writing.
Not sure what that means. On the other hand, you could say it will be hard for the police to watch everyone. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so you can say, I have mixed feelings about that. On the one hand, people who throw rubbish in the lake should be fined because it causes pollution. But on the other hand, it is difficult for the police to watch everyone all the time. Okay, does that make sense, Ling Chi?
Okay.
Okay, good.
Okay, yes.
All right. Hyun Cham.
Yes.
Okay, welcome back, Hyun Cham. Should people who throw rubbish in the street be punished, do you think?
I
have
mixed feeling about that. On the one hand, I think people who throw rubbish in the street should be fined. On the other hand,
Yep.
it can affect environment.
Okay, it's hard to think of on the other hand, I know. All right. So like I was saying, everyone, I'm not worried about your reasons. Okay. Just want you to get used to using these phrases. Okay, which are very common in English and will make you sound like a native speaker, make you sound very natural. Okay, so remember, I have mixed feelings about that. Mixed, okay, means I'm not sure of my feelings. Mixed, okay, just means something that is mixed is something that is all jumbled together, okay, that is not clear, something that is mixed. So I have mixed feelings about that simply means I'm not sure, okay? On the one hand, people who throw rubbish in the street should be punished, yes. On the other hand, maybe these people are poor and can't afford to pay. Okay, so you use on the one hand and on the other hand just to give two different points of view. Okay, and we'll look at some more of these now. So these are words and phrases you use when you want to add more information, when you are answering a question. Okay, these words and phrases all replace the word and. Now, using and is fine, but it's a very simple word. Okay, too simple. If you just keep using and all the time, you don't sound very natural or very fluent. And has only 3 letters. Okay, and it's too simple to use all the time. So instead of saying and, you can say furthermore, moreover, in addition to that, or what's more. Okay. Hai Lam.
Yes.
Okay, can you please say all 4 of those words, please? All 4.
Furthermore, moreover, in addition to that, what's more?
Good. Hyun Cham.
Furthermore, moreover, in addition to that, what's more?
Good. Thang Lam.
Yes. Furthermore, moreover, in addition to that, and what's more.
Hoàng Việt.
Furthermore, moreover, in addition to that, what's more?
And Linh Chi.
Furthermore, moreover, in additional to that, what is more?
Okay, so just these last two, please, Ling Chi. This one is in addition to that. Can you say that, please?
In additional to that.
Okay, this word here is addition. Addition.
Okay.
Ling Chi?
Addition.
Good. All right. Now the whole phrase, please, Ling Chi. In addition to that.
In addition to that.
Good. Perfect. And this one is just what's more, not what is more, just what's more. What's more.
What's more?
Good. Okay. And remember, everyone, these 4 words and phrases just replace the word and. Okay. But they are a better way of saying and. If you want to speak English better, use these phrases instead of and. Okay. For example, start the other way. Ling Chi. Again, Ling Chi.
Yes.
Can you read the first sentence, please? Read all the first sentence.
Okay. The movie first to beautiful scenery.
Okay, all right. I'll help you with these words. The movie featured. Yeah.
Picture.
Yeah, beautiful scenery.
Oh, okay.
Okay, can you say the sentence again, please?
The movie featured beautiful scenery.
Okay, scenery.
Okay.
Okay, scenery. Okay, remember, featured just means showed. Okay, showed. The movie feature means showed beautiful scenery. Okay, scenery is something that you can look at. Okay, like Hong Kiem Lake is beautiful scenery. Okay, Ha Long Bay is beautiful scenery. Maybe some rice fields. Some rice fields are beautiful scenery. Does that make sense, Ling Chi?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. So can you read for me both sentences?
The movie featured featured because
Yep.
beautiful
Scenery. Yep.
Furthermore, the acting was outstanding.
Good. Outstanding means really great. Okay. Something that is outstanding means really, really good. Okay.
Okay.
Hoàng Việt.
Yes.
Can you please read sentence 2?
She finished her homework quickly. Moreover, she had her dad cook dinner too.
Good. Thang Lam.
Yes. The movie.
Sentence 1, please. Sentence 1.
The movie featured beautiful scenery. Furthermore, the acting was outstanding.
Good. Okay. Yun Chum. Sentence 2, please.
She finished her homework quickly. Moreover, she helped her dad cook dinner too.
And Hai Lam, sentence 1, please.
The movie featured beautiful scenery. Furthermore, the acting was outstanding.
Good. All right. So maybe some new words there for you. Outstanding just means very, very good. So, for example, Hai Lam.
Yeah.
Okay. Today, Manchester United's play was outstanding. Okay.
Okay.
That makes sense, Hai Lam?
Yes.
Today, Manchester United's play was outstanding. Just means they played really, really well. So outstanding, okay, just means very, very good, something that is great. Okay, so you can see, I hope everyone, that these words and phrases, furthermore, moreover, in addition to that, what's more, are just better ways of saying and. Okay, so they are linking words. Linking words and phrases join sentences together. To become a good English speaker, you have to be good at using linking words and not just saying and all the time. Okay. Hi, Lam.
Yes.
Okay, so this time your test is you must finish this sentence. Okay, Hi, Lam?
Okay.
Okay, so you can say anything. All right? Just start using these words. Okay? So, for example, everyone, she baked a cake for the party. In addition to that, she cleaned her room as well. Okay, just any simple sentence you can think of. She baked a cake for the party. In addition to that, she cleaned her room as well. Hi, Lam.
She baked a cake for the party. In addition to that, she cooked a whole meal.
Okay, good. Hyun Cham,
Yes.
your turn, please. Please finish the sentence. Okay?
She baked a cake for the party. In addition to that, she also cooked uh,
Also cooked what? Hello? Hyun
uh,
Cham? She also cooked. You can
she
say anything, Hyun Cham.
she also cooked noodles.
Good. Okay, very simple. All right? Doesn't have to be anything complicated. That's fine, Hyun Cham. Tang Lam,
Yes. She
your
baked
turn. Please finish the sentence.
she baked she baked a cake for the party. In addition to in
In
addition
addition to that,
in addition to that, uh,
she,
she
what else did she do?
in addition to that, she make made um in addition to
She
that,
made what? What did she make?
made she also made juice for the party.
Okay, good. That's fine. All right? That's fine. Again, don't need to think too hard about this, everyone. Just think of some simple way of finishing the sentence. Because, of course, what I'm getting you to practice are these linking words and phrases. Wang Viet.
Yes.
Okay, your turn to finish the sentence.
She baked a cake for the party. In addition to that, he helped decorate the room.
Good. Okay. In addition to that, she helped decorate the room. Okay. All right. Has to be she because that's who we are talking about. She. Okay. Ling Chi. Ling Chi. Oi.
Yes, yes.
Your turn, Ling Chi, to finish the sentence.
She baked a cake for the party. In addition to that, she prepared the drinking.
Sorry. In addition to that, she.
Prepare some drinking.
She prepared some. Can't hear the word. Sorry, Ling Chi. She
Some
prepared
ring,
some.
ring.
Some drink. Good. Okay. Again, very easy, these sentences. She baked a cake for the party. In addition to that, she cleaned the bathroom. She baked a cake for the party. In addition to that, she made some bun cha. Okay? Very
Okay.
simple way to finish these sentences. Okay? Like I say, I'm just getting you used to using these linking words. All right. Hai Lam.
Yes.
Sentence number 2, please. The last one. This one.
He ate a big bowl of phở. What's more, he drink a big cup of coffee.
Good. Okay. Past tense. What is past tense of drink? Hai Lam?
Drunk.
Good. Drank. Drank.
Drank. Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry.
D-R-A-N-K. Okay. He ate a big bowl of pho. What's more, he drank a big cup of coffee. Good, Hai Lam. Hyun Cham.
Yes,
He ate.
he ate a big bowl of pho. What's more,
What
he
else did he eat?
he ate a big cake.
Okay, fine. Tang Lam.
Yes,
He
he,
ate.
he ate a big bowl of phở. What more, he also eat bread.
Good. That's fine. Hoàng Viet.
Yes.
He ate.
He ate a big bowl of pho. What's more, he ordered a dessert afterward.
Very good English. What's more, he ordered. Okay, has to have ed on the end. Okay, Hoàng Viet, because it's past tense. Okay, he ate a big bowl of pho. That's past tense. What's more, he ordered. What did he order, Hoàng Viet?
Dessert afterward.
Good. He ordered dessert afterwards. Good English, Hoàng Viet. Linh Chi.
Yes.
He ate. He ate.
He ate a big bowl of what's more, he feel very well.
What's more, that's not quite how what's more works. And you could say that, I guess. He ate a big bowl of pho. What's more, he also ate noodles. What's more, he also ate cake. What's more, he also ran around Hongkiem Lake. Something
Okay.
like that, okay, Ling Chi?
Okay.
Remember, what's more just means and. Just the same as and, everyone.
Okay.
Okay. So, for the rest of the lesson, I'm going to give you some extra questions. So, these, everyone, okay, let's just quickly review what we have done so far. When someone asks you what you think about something, okay, this is how you introduce your opinion, okay? In my opinion, I think. That's an interesting question. I think. Off the top of my head, I think. That's a tough one. I think. I haven't really thought about it before, but I think. Okay? So these are all ways, okay, to introduce your opinion, what you think about something. Okay, and you need to learn these, okay, to help you become a more fluent and confident speaker. Okay, this one is when maybe there are two sides to some question. Okay, I have mixed feelings about that. Remember means, I'm not sure, or maybe. On the one hand, this, but on the other hand, that. Okay, for example, should more tourists be allowed to visit Halong Bay? I have mixed feelings about that. On the one hand, tourists spend lots of money, and that will help the people who live there. On the other hand, too many tourists make Halong Bay more crowded. Okay, that is one example of that. And these phrases and words we've just practiced, okay, they are linking words and phrases, okay, and you use them instead of saying and. Furthermore, moreover, in addition to that, what's more. All right, so for the rest of the lesson, going to ask you some more questions, okay, and see if you can use some of these in your answer. See if you can use some of these in answer. Okay, Hai Lam,
Yes,
do you enjoy reading books, Hai Lam?
in my that's an interesting question.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, I think I am not very interested in reading book. On the other hand, I read book when I have free time.
Okay, good. You're trying to use the words well. Thank you, Hai Lam. Hyun Cham. Hyun Cham.
Yes.
Should more tourists be allowed to visit Vietnam? Should more tourists be allowed to visit?
In my opinion, I think tourists should be visit to Vietnam.
Yeah.
On the one hand, it it can introduce my uh, it introduce Vietnam's culture.
Yeah, good.
Um,
And
and
on
on the other hand, it
on the other hand, what's a quick bad reason for having tourists?
um
On the other hand, can you think of something?
and no.
Maybe on the other hand, they cause pollution. Okay. On the other hand, they bring too much rubbish. Okay. On the other hand, they make Vietnam too crowded. Okay, Hun Cha?
Yes.
They are all reasons on the other hand. Okay. Reasons why tourists should not visit. Does that make sense, Hun Cha?
Yes.
Good. Okay. We'll keep practicing this. Tang Lam. Tang Lam.
Yes.
Should children, okay,
Yeah.
should young children be allowed to use smartphones?
I think
No, remember to use one of these.
that's in my opinion, I think the young student um uh in my opinion, on the one hand, I think the young children should be allowed to use smartphone, but on the other hand, I think it smartphone also can harmful for young children.
Okay, good. That's very good. Hai Lam. Okay, you are using the words correctly. Okay, good. This is what we are practicing. Great. Quang Viet,
Yes.
do you think young children should be allowed to go to bed very late?
In my opinion, uh, young children shouldn't be stay up late uh, because it's it's harmful
Yeah.
because it's harmful uh, on the one hand uh,
Yeah. On the one hand, okay, so you do it like this. In my opinion, young children shouldn't be allowed to stay up late. On the one hand, it's harmful for their brain, okay?
yes,
And on the other hand, okay, on the other hand, maybe it's good if they stay up, they can talk more to their parents.
yes,
Does that make sense? Wang Viet?
yes,
So I'm giving one reason why they can stay up late, okay? And another reason why they shouldn't stay up late, okay? That's what you use on the one hand and on the other hand for. Okay. Ling Chi.
Yeah, I hear.
Okay, Ling Chi. Do you think students should be allowed to use their smartphone in class?
Mm, um, I that is interesting question. I think student mm, not be mm, can can use s- and uh
Okay, I'll
smartphone
show you
is
how, Ling Chi. Okay, don't worry, show you how. Okay. Do you think children should be allowed or students should be allowed to use smartphone in class? That's an interesting question. On the one hand, um, students can use their smartphone to get useful information. On the other hand, using a phone in class is very distracting.
um
Does that make sense?
okay. Yes.
Okay. All right. So I'll
Okay.
ask you again, see if you can do it. All right. So, Ling Chi,
Okay.
do you think students should be allowed to use smartphones in class?
That is an interesting question. Students should not be allowed to use their smartphone in class, because it is very uh, um,
Okay.
um,
On the one hand, remember, you have to use that. On the one hand, students shouldn't be allowed to use smartphone in class because it's very annoying,
okay.
distracting, okay, something like that. Okay.
Okay.
But on Ling Chi,
Mm,
on
uh, on
the
on the
remember this phrase?
uh,
On the
on the other hand, they
yeah,
can be used to look up information or
good.
take note
Yeah,
or
good. That's all you need to say, Ling Chi. Good. Okay, all you
okay.
need to say. All right. And so I'll ask same question for everyone. Hai Lam. Hai Lam.
Yes,
Should students be allowed to use smartphones in class?
um, that's an interesting question. I think a student shouldn't use smartphone in the class because they can play it through the class and teacher can teach they and the smartphone is a distraction thing and very confused to teacher and
Okay,
student.
so I'll get you to do it again, Hailam, okay? This time, instead of saying and, okay, I want you to use one of these, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So, Hailam, should students be allowed to use smartphones in class?
Students shouldn't use smartphone in the class because uh, smartphone is a distraction and very confused things to not only student but also the teacher. In addition to that, teacher should hold the student's smartphone till the end of the class.
Okay, good. All right. So next time, Hailam, I'll get you to start off with one of these as well, okay? Okay?
Uh,
Hyun Cham.
Oh, yes.
Okay. I'm going to ask you the same question, okay, Hyun Cham? I want you to start off with one of these, okay?
Yes.
And in your answer, instead of saying and, I want you to say one of these, okay? All right, Hyun Cham, should students be allowed to use smartphones in class?
In my opinion, I think students should not allow use smartphone in class uh,
Because,
because student cannot attention.
cannot concentrate.
Yes, concentrate.
Okay, use one of these. Use one of these.
In addition to that, use smartphone in class um very noisy.
Good. Okay, that's all you have to say. Very good, Hyun Cham. Okay, good. All right. Tang Lam,
Yes,
have I asked you this question, Tang Lam? Did I ask you this question before
yes,
about students and smartphones?
yes,
I did ask you. Okay, I'll give you another question. Everyone get one more question each. Okay. Tang Lam,
yes.
should children help their parents with doing jobs around the house, with housework? Okay. Should children help their parents do housework? Okay. So I want you to start off with one of these. Okay, Tang Lam? Okay.
Okay,
And I want you to use one of these in your answer instead of saying and. Okay?
okay.
All right. So, Tang Lam, should children help their parents do housework?
Um, off the top of my head, I think children should help their parents do housework um
Because
because it help children uh, um, um because
because it helps children help their parents. Okay?
um,
Okay. All right. Now use one of these words. Tangla.
Moreover,
Yeah. Another reason why children should help with housework. What's another reason?
moreover, they can practice their
Yeah. What about practice their housework skill?
their housework skill.
Good. Very good. Okay. Tangla. Okay, I'm going to ask you all the same question before the end of the lesson. Okay. So you should be ready with your answer. Huang Viet.
Yes.
Okay, remember, I want you to start off your answer with one of these, and during your answer, use one of these instead of and. Okay? Okay, Huang Viet, should children help their parents do housework?
That's an interesting question. The the children should be help to parent
Yeah, because
because because it bring skill homework for children.
yes. Now use one of these words.
Furthermore, furthermore, it
Can you think of another reason why children should do housework?
it can
Yeah.
it can help children have knowledge
About
about
help children have knowledge about housework.
housework.
Good. All right. Can you say housework, please? Huang Viet. Housework.
Housework.
Housework. Good. Okay. So everyone, this one shouldn't be too hard. Why should children help their parents with housework? Well, of course, helps their parents with the work. Okay. Number 2, helps children become more independent. Number 3, helps teach children useful skills. Okay. Number 4, stops children watching online games or playing with their smartphones. Number 5, stops children being too lazy. Okay, lots of reasons you can use for this. Ling Chi.
Yes.
Okay, Ling Chi, start your answer with one of these. Okay, and please include one of these in your answer. Okay? Okay, Ling Chi?
Okay.
Okay. Should children help parents with housework, Ling Chi?
Um,
Con chỉ
teacher,
cần trả lời xem là thầy hỏi yêu chúng tâm một thầy hỏi thôi. Trẻ con có
nghe
thể
được
giúp đỡ cha mẹ không?
gì hết. Có nghe được gì hết.
Please repeat the questions,
Uh,
please. Okay. Tự con hỏi thầy đi, con hỏi
Okay.
thầy có thể nhắc lại không nếu khi con không nghe thấy chứ? Can you ask me again? Hey, can you repeat the questions?
Okay, please say, can you repeat the
teacher,
question,
can
please?
you ask again?
Yeah. Okay, Ling Chi.
Okay.
Okay. Should children help parents with housework?
In my opinion, children should help their parents with homework at home because it can learn responsibility and understand how
Okay, so
parents.
instead of and, use one of these, Ling Chi.
Okay. And in additional to that, children marvel that also had by a close relationship in family.
Okay, good, Ling Chi. Better. Hai Lam.
Yes.
Okay, so remember, start your answer with one of these, use one of these during your answer. Should children, Hai Lam, help parents with housework?
In my opinion, children should help their parents doing housework.
Because?
Because after school, they have many time to spend. Furthermore, they can improve their skill and improve some knowledge and about how to do housework.
Okay, good, Hai Lam. And last one, everyone, Hyun Cham. Hyun Cham.
Yes.
Okay, remember, Hyun Cham, start your answer with this, okay, and use one of these words during your answer. So, Hyun Cham, should children help parents with homework? Sorry, housework. Housework.
In my opinion, I think children should have housework.
Because?
Because their parents are very busy.
Yeah. Now use one of these words, Hyun Cham. One of these.
Moreover, doing housework can make children independent.
Good. Good. Good answer, Hyun Cham. Okay, everyone. Thank you. That is the end of the lesson for this afternoon. So remember, what we've practiced is ways to introduce your opinion and also some linking words we can use instead of and. Okay, and we've also looked at a couple more collocations. Okay, Hai Lam, what does to be wide awake mean? If you are wide awake, what does that mean?
It's not tired, very
Good. Okay.
It's not.
All right. If you are wide awake, you are not tired. Ling Chi,
Yes.
are you wide awake or not? Remember, wide
Con có
awake
hiểu câu
means
hỏi của thầy không
not
đã?
tired.
Linh Chi, con có hiểu câu hỏi của thầy không?
Không ạ.
Are you wide awake? Wide awake là gì? Tỉnh táo ấy. Mà tỉnh táo có nghĩa là gì? Ok. Tập trung vào. Are you wide awake? Con có tỉnh táo không? Con trả lời thế nào? Là con không mệt, con thấy khỏe. Tỉnh táo.
I feel okay.
Okay. Huang Viet, are you wide awake?
Yes.
Good. Okay. Tang Lam, are you wide awake?
Yes.
All right. Remember, you can say the opposite. You can say, in fact, I am very tired. Okay, that's using the other collocation. You can say, in fact. Hyun Cham.
Yes.
Are you wide awake?
Yes, I'm wide awake.
Okay, good, everyone. Okay, glad you are all wide awake still. That's the end of the lesson for today. So next week we will continue with speaking. I will continue helping you with your sentences and introducing you to new words. Any questions before I go? Okay, everyone. Hope you have a great week at school. Hope you help your parents with the housework, and I look forward to seeing you next Sunday. Bye, everyone. Gặp lại
Goodbye,
sau.
teacher.
Gặp lại
Goodbye,
sau.
teacher.
My teacher.
Bye bye.